Okay, y'all told me just to give y'all content, so here's some content. Hello, unedited LuuLuu here in the morning. Okay, so I had this thought, and it's just totally ain't about perfume, none of that, but I'm gonna do it this separately. Okay, so let's talk natural hair. Now I know some people, what? Where does this come from? Okay, so before we even get started, let me just say that for the people who don't know, I've had natural hair since 96, way before it was popular. I just cut off my hair because here's a story, true story. I decided I was going to the gym and I was getting my relaxers, but y'all know how it is. You get your hair done and then you didn't want to sweat it out and all this other stuff. And it was just too much. So I went to my cousin. I said, let's get rid of this hair. And I was like, I want short hair. She said, do you want high maintenance or no maintenance short hair? I said, let's go for no maintenance. And I cut my hair off, and that was that. So what I want to talk about is the return to relaxer trend. Let's just talk about that. Now, let me tell y'all this, and some of y'all know this about me. I predicted this about 5 years ago. I said women are going to go back to relaxers real soon. These natural hair women are going to go back to relaxers. Now, I'm going to give y'all some thoughts on it and why it's 5 years that is really coming back. Okay. So let me just say this. The reason why I said women were going to go back to relaxers is because too many had too many expectations of their hair. You know, so what I mean by that, and let's talk about this. I was already 20 years into having natural hair, is that, watching YouTube, y'all know the natural hair community, watching YouTube, people's doing a whole lot. I mean, they was spending 2 days doing their hair. They was doing, pre-pooing, and trying to get those perfect ringlets. And for a minute, I tried to too. I was like, I got to get this perfect hair. And that's a job. Doing natural hair can be a job if you make it a job. And the reason why I say that is because by doing all this, trying to get these perfect curls, these perfect ringlets and this perfect hair, driving yourself crazy. Instead of just saying it's my hair and just dealing with it. Like, y'all know my hair look a hot mess some days. And so I said that 5 years ago, I said a lot of people going to go back to, and people like, that's not that. I said a lot of people are going to go back to it because their expectations and wants for their hair is way too much. And it's taking way too much to get there. That's number one. So now, let's talk now. I think part of the reason why it took so long, and I'm going to say it, and some of y'all ain't going to like what I'm about to say. Put it in the comments. I don't give a fuck. The reason why it's been taking so long for women to just go ahead and just say fuck it and put these relaxers back in their head is because the protective styles became the styles. See, for a minute, people were just, all the natural, and it was the Nazis and all them people, let's do protective styles. Let's do this to protect our hair so we don't, break it off and, trying to get this luxurious head of hair. Well, we then moved into more weave, more wigs, and more braided styles. Now, let me say the reason why I'm saying this is because as opposed to, see, a protective style means you wear it for a minute and you wear your hair. No, that's not what's happening now. That is people's hairstyles right now. They're not wearing their hair. Yeah, they got a lot of hair underneath there, but they're not wearing it. Why? Because they don't want the bother of taking care of all that hair. And they want to have these perfect looks. And it's easy to wear a wig, put a wig on, glue it down, wear it, and you ain't got to worry about your hair. It's easier to put a weave in because your hair is going to look like this for so long. It's easier to put in braids because then you ain't got to worry about your hair. But here's what I'm telling y'all now. We're about to have a generation of traction alopecia. Because, and I'm saying this because I'm concerned because I see our young ladies. You are put there, the tension that you are putting on your hair is immense. That's why we ain't got baby hairs. Let's just be honest. This whole baby hair thing is not because people got baby hair. It's because their hairlines are going back, so it's thinned out. So now to make it look cute, we doing baby hair. Don't sit up here and play with me. Y'all know that's the truth. And so I'm saying this to say that with the advent and the amount, the continual use of hair on your head, you are not giving your scalp time to breathe. You are putting a lot of tension on your hair and your scalp. So people are losing hair. On top of it, then they're getting bad stuff done. And so then they really screwing up everything. And so we are seeing more alopecia. And don't get me wrong, some of course is genetic, but a lot of this is traction. A lot of this is you've been wearing wigs for years, you haven't given your hair any breaks, you've been wearing these braids. All this tension on your scalp and hair is taking its toll. So I would prefer women to wear, going back to relaxers. If you don't want to deal with this nappy hair on your head, that's fine. Go ahead, straighten it out. I'd rather see more women wearing their hair straight than putting these braids down to their ass and putting all this tension on their scalp, because I worry about our young ladies. Now, the other reason why I really, hey, relax that hair, wear it, is because I work in a school with my young ladies, and so often they cannot see themselves as beautiful without the addition of this hair. If they come into school with their hair, I gotta go get my hair done. I'm like, but you look gorgeous, you're pretty. No, this is terrible. I need my hair done. And they're rushing to go get weaves, braids, whatever they're doing to cover that up and look the beauty standards that are out here now. Let's just be honest. That's the beauty standard, to have this long flowing hair. So they want it. So I would rather them, hey, wear that stuff for a minute, grow your hair out if you feel like it, and then go and relax it. Just learn how to take care of your hair. If you're gonna relax it, just learn how to take care of it. And take care of your hair, and wear your hair. I would prefer that than to, and real talk, relaxers is much cheaper than all this fucking hair they putting on their head. Let's just be honest. Listen. Some folks gonna be mad if enough women just flip back to relaxers, and they've got long hair, and they learn how, and there's so many more products for them to keep their hair healthy. If these young ladies get back into relaxers, that whole industry gonna be in trouble, because the amount of money being spent on hair is insane to me. But I'm a child of the 70s and 80s. We weren't doing that. So, for us, it was like, you were spending $50, $60. You was big balling. These, they going and spending $400-$500. Their parents and them, they working and spending $200, whatever, to get their hair done. Okay. So that is part of the issue for me, is that I need our young ladies to see themselves as beautiful without the addition of added hair. I want them to just look at themselves. They ain't got, now I know we all are the natural, you gotta be able to, no. I don't care, straight, whatever. I don't care how you wear, but my concern is the health of your hair. The health. And it ain't that healthy, y'all. You can say it's so healthy because you got a head full of hair, but trust me, it's thinning out. And over time, you ain't gonna have edges. Your edge is gonna be back here. The hair is thinning out, and then by the time you notice it, because you're covering it so much, it's too late. So that's why I'm okay with the relaxers. Go and relax that hair. You grew it out. It's still healthy. Throw that shit in throw some creamy crack in there. Go and do your thing. And and so that's where I stand on it. And I'm coming from the space of will I relax? Here's the question: will I relax? No. Mm-mm. I won't. Mm-mm. I can just tell y'all that now. I won't. I might straighten my hair out every once in a while. I might straighten it out more. But will I relax? And no. Mm-mm. And that's a personal choice, and I'm okay with it. But I also understand, and let's just be real, since this is a cyclical thing going on. We went through the 70s, 60s, or late 60s, 70s, where, women was wearing fros and being natural and everything was all part of that movement. And then we got to this point, trust me, by the time I was in the 80s, wasn't nobody wearing no fros. Wasn't nobody wearing them. They were not in. Matter of fact, when I cut off my hair, that shit wasn't in. But it was, we were back into, we relaxing our hair, we straight hair, we doing this, we silky smooth, and we wrapping it, we doing whatever. And then natural hair came back in. And now we're going back to the straight hair is the way to be. Because everybody wants that straight. They want to be able to swing their hair. Here's what I'm going to say. This is my only thing that I ask us as women to do. I ask us to do this. Respect everybody's choice. See, I'm not going to go back and have a relaxer. I'm not. Respect the women who just wear their hair the way they do. Let's not act like, oh my God, they need to do something with their hair. Let's not let us roll that shit back again, because we are quick to agree to the status quo. See, the Black people, let's just be honest with ourselves. We are quick to get into the status quo and agree with that shit. So before you all go back to, that's so nappy. Let's all agree to respect everybody's hair choices, whether it's natural, locks, wigs, weaves, braids, relaxers, whatever we choose to. Let's respect everybody's ability to make that choice to look the way they want to, and it's all beautiful. It's my nappy ass, big ass hair is as beautiful as a straight Barbie look, right? Let's agree to that, because until we can just let go of this bullshit with hair, we will always be able to be manipulated. We will always, this part of our manipulation is this bullshit. But I'm not even gonna go down that path with y'all. But y'all know this good hair, bad hair, nappy hair bullshit got to end, including, and we're not even gonna discuss skin tone. Yes, I said this as this pale ass Black girl beige, but we have got to, and it takes us, the older generation, to start letting it go for real, for real, for real. Stop calling people nappy head. Ooh, look, she need to do something with that head. No, she needs to be just as fucking happy as she wants to be. We need to stop worrying about skin complexions. We need to just do all of that. And then we as a people can stop being fucking manipulated by the society and all this other bullshit, and dividing our own selves. Don't get me started. Dividing ourselves on the most superficial parts of us. We divide ourselves on the color of our skin and the texture of our hair. If that ain't the most goofy ass shit ever, please stop. Just enjoy the beauty of Black people, because we are beautiful. Every shade of us is beautiful. Every hair texture, every look we are beautiful. And until we can accept the rainbow of our beauty at all times, not just in pockets, then we're always going to have these issues within our own selves. All right, I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm jumping off the soapbox, y'all. All right, that's Unedited LuuLuu. I'm out.